Good afternoon, School District of Indian River County. This is your Superintendent, Dr. Moore, here with a very quick update regarding our plans for reopening of school. First, let me begin with apologizing regarding this morning's presentation. There were some technical difficulties, but here we are live now providing you with this update. So, as I said, this update will be relatively brief, but this is a commitment that I have for you to keep you informed as we move through this process. We are excited tomorrow to have the opportunity to speak with local pediatricians. We have 3 pediatricians who will be with us, Dr. D'Elia, Dr. Westbury, and Dr. McCain, as well as the health department's Miranda Hawker, an opportunity really just to sit and have dialogue and give me local perspective regarding this plan to reopen our schools. Questions regarding temperature checks, questions regarding the use of masks, when and when they should not be used. Just open conversation to get a clear perspective from those who are experts in the field to ensure that we are taking every step possible to ensure that our faculty, staff, and children are safe as we prepare for the opening of schools. Today's reality as it relates to COVID is not improving. Today was the highest number of the highest number of positive cases since this pandemic has started. So we continue to evaluate our plan. We continue to ask ourselves the question, is opening schools the right move? Can we get it done in a safe, structured way to ensure the health and safety of each and every single one of our family members, which includes our parents, our staffs, our faculties, as well as our students. So we continue to have that conversation. We understand the importance of returning to a brick and mortar experience and the value of teaching and learning within that environment. When you look at our 3 options here, and I will be relatively brief at this particular slide, but you can see we have the transitional return to school, which is the brick and mortar experience Monday through Friday. The virtual experience, which is a platform-driven process taken at your own pace, decisions made by you and your family, student and the family regarding when and how long you will be on over the course of a day, over the course of weeks, with a teacher who is local providing that background support and guidance and feedback for you. I think it's extremely important, if considering a virtual model, have a School District of Indian River teacher who is local to our community, who has a significant willingness to contribute to their children in their community as the teacher. I think that is a tremendous value add, and the level of contact and interaction you're going to have under this virtual model is significantly more than in other models, that I promise you. And then our transitional model, which is the model that replicates a school day, Monday through Friday, class-to-class experience, with the big variation being, rather than walking into the class, you would walk into the virtual classroom through Teams and accessing that through our learning management system, which is not Focus. So we'll have that available for you as well. All of the information that we have shared for our reopening can be found on our webpage. You see here, this is what you're looking for, our SDIRC school reopening plans. That would be the link. Click on the picture. It provides you all of the information that you would need, the presentations, the PowerPoints, as well as where to contact. Where to contact? Good question. Here is the slides that provides you information. And we want to get you to the right individuals to answer your questions as quickly as possible. So go to our webpage, find the communication links. Feel free to call these numbers to provide you with information. When you look at where we are today within our options, you'll see here that 64% of those who have completed the survey have selected the traditional return to school, and about 18% of those who have completed the option selection process have selected one of the 2 virtual models. So right now we're looking between 80, 83% if that information would close today. As a reminder, we have extended the deadline through this Friday. So as we learn from our pediatricians and make shifts or modifications based on that new information or based on the reality, you have until Friday to make your selection. If you have already made a selection and your mind has been changed based on information shared or new information you have learned, feel free to go back on, complete the option selection process, and that will be the driving force for you in terms of which option you will be having. We will spend, at the conclusion of this week and moving into next week, our principals and their teams will be feverishly at work in creating schedules, identifying teacher assignments, working with how we are going to make these options work, and that is a great deal of work. So as you don't hear anything this week or moving into next week, that's okay. Going into the following week, you will begin to receive communication regarding the option that you have selected, whether it be option 1, 2, or 3, and what the next steps would be when orientation and training for you as a student and as a parent will be taking place. So just to say that one last time, for the remainder of this week and moving into next week, that is an opportunity for principals to work with their staffs in creating assignments and schedules for each and every single school. Moving into the week after next, that will be the opportunity to begin to communicate with students and families regarding the options that they have selected, when training will be available, and how they can access that development to ensure on August 10th, regardless of the option that has been selected, we are ready to begin teaching and learning in the school district of Indian River County. So I will be on back again this Thursday with additional information and feedback from our pediatricians with any modifications or shifts that we may have based on that information. We appreciate your flexibility and your willingness to continue to work with us to create the absolute best return to school plan in the nation. It is not an easy plan. It isn't one of those districts that just has 2 plans. You pick and deal with it. It is us taking the time to be fluid, to be responsive to the reality within our particular community, and then design a plan that allows every single family to make a decision they feel comfortable with, while at the same time ensuring they're being provided quality education in the school district of Indian River County. Thank you. I said it would be brief. It was brief. Looking forward to connecting with you again this Thursday. Thank you.